This innocent girl is stripped naked and abused by her high school bully, Kazumi. Kazumi belongs to a dirty, rich family, so the high school can't dare to lay a hand on her. Her wild actions have gone out of control, and this time she wanted her gang to sexually violate Mocha in the worst way possible. She excitedly opens the door for her men, but a straight punch smacked her so hard she flew like a rag doll. Met Akihito, the MC, who comes to her place after beating the crap out of Kazumi's goons. After an intense battle, he beats her one last guard, too. Kazumi realizes she is now doomed and drops a bombshell. "I will let you grope my melons." She even unbuttons her shirt, getting serious about what she said, and sneakily draws out a sharp screwdriver. When our boy leans in, she attacks, but he easily dodges. Then comes the hero's left hand, groping her stress ball cause she said so. The right one smacks her face cause she deserved that after bullying innocents. But Kazumi wasn't always that terrible. On the first day of school, our hero sensed the goon harassing her. He jumped straight into a fight and humiliated him with a couple of strikes. At that moment, the cute Kazumi falls in love with him. They happen, music, to share the same class, and within a few days, they both fell in love. But one day, Mocha came to our hero and asked him to go out with her. Before he replies, she begins removing her clothes. Our hero was shocked as she went almost naked. Then she asks him to do it as he likes. The weight of those words struck our hero. Further, she pins him down on the table. Although my boy has a girlfriend, he still lets her cook. I mean, who can resist those juicy man killers? His hand goes straight at them. Nope, her shoulder. My boy is a Sigma after all. He pushes her back and tells her he has a fiancé named Kazumi. When he went out, Kazumi along with her girls was already recording them from the start. Kazumi calls him stupid for not clapping. Mocha Bro was shocked at Kazumi's words. Later, he realized that things were so deceptive that he had no regrets falling for them. And wait, this is where the story starts. Our hero Akihito isn't a student in the first place. He enrolled to humble all the bullies. And you will find out the reason at the start of the story. Let's begin. This trash is chained like a dog. Right in front, a chick is like, wakey wakey. It's time for school. Kyom High School. One of those places that feels more of an MMA octagon than an actual classroom. Kids here don't study. They throw hands for fun. Among music this clueless brat, Yuki, has no clue what's going on. Then, out of nowhere, some jerk jumps in and slams his face. Fists keep coming until the poor kid's body just gives out. He drops out cold on the grimy floor. Right next to him, a total jerk is sitting like he owns the place, acting all bossy while shouting who the winner of this ridiculous brawl is. His fan club is going bananas, cheering and tossing trash at Yuki. That's how he ends up as today's official punching bag. Inside the classroom, a few are picking on him again. Yuki's shaking, and he's in serious pain, while Suzuki, another jerk, calls for the next round. They even bet money on how bad he'll get beaten. Suzuki steps in, throws a punch, and acts like he just scored a big win. Then there's Tanaka, the real jerk. He tells Yuki to hand over his wallet, saying losers should face the consequences. He takes it anyway. Now Yuki's lunch money is gone. But Tanaka isn't done. He starts kicking him like he's some messed up toy. Over and over, Yuki can't handle it anymore. His body hurts and his mind is just screaming. Why? Why him? Why does this always happen? Deep down, he wishes someone would step in and make them pay. Even if it's a crazy person, even if it's a villain, he doesn't care who. Then the door slams open. Tanaka turns just in time to catch a flying kick right to the face that sends him soaring across the room like yesterday's garbage. The whole class just freezes. Music, the new guy stands there, cool and dangerous. He doesn't waste any time. Another hit and Tanaka is out cold before you can say instant karma. The minions, music, stare confused and freaked out. That jerk was on our guy's radar, and now he just scored a point for taking him down. They start whispering, trying to figure out who the heck he is. He just introduces himself Akihito, the new transfer student. Suzuki totally loses it, grabs a chair, and swings it around. Akihito just dodges like it's no big deal. Before Suzuki can even say, ouch, Akihito teleports behind him and delivers one legendary kick right to the family jewels. The pain is so brutal that you can almost feel every guy's urge to cross their legs. Then it's the other minion's turn and our guy starts counting the points he could score like he's playing a game. He licks some blood off his fingers, saying it's to taste their sins. Poor Yuki is just sitting there totally confused about who this new kid is. Cut to a high-rise office. A chick pitches this idea to tackle youth crime. The suits laugh, calling it madness, but then she breaks down how it works. Juvenile offenders get sent to tough schools to help fix them from the inside. They can earn points for every good thing they do, which shortens their time behind bars. That's how Akihito finds himself in this situation. A convict posing as a new student. Later, he's fooling around with a camera and calls Yuki over to help him out. Yuki hesitates for a second, but eventually comes over. Akihito pulls him in close and snaps a selfie of them both grinning like goofballs with a bunch of beaten-up bullies in the background. He points at the note on Yuki's shirt, and the kid explains it's a punishment for losing a fight. Turns out the Mineta brothers are running these underground matches where they make weaker students fight while they place bets on them. Akihito thinks it's hilarious to him. It sounds like a gold mine. He decides to bet on himself, thinking he can cash in and earn some time off. 1 point for taking down a bad guy equals 1 day less stuck in hell. He calls himself a sinner, but this sinner got some goals. Mineta Ruji is chilling with a bat in hand when his cronies burst and looking a mess. Without missing a beat, Ruji gives one of them a friendly hello to the gut for being late. But then he actually looks at their faces and realizes they've all been used as punching bags. Someone new is causing a stir. They mutter about the transfer student. Tanaka says he's strong, maybe stronger than Ruji, which earns him an express delivery of bat to face and some instant redecorating courtesy of blood splatter. Ruji smirks, looking cold and sharp. He tells them to bring that transfer student over right now. As our guy along with that little kid hits the avenue. Music, he's totally surprised to see a makeshift cage fight going down. The kids are going wild over some other poor students who just went toe-to-toe. Ruji, acting all tough, declares the winner and checks to see if he's alright. He spots that the kid's nose is busted. So, Dr. Ruji decides to fix it up for him. He squeezes the kid's nose super hard and the kid lets out a crazy scream. In no time, he's got his plastic surgery done all nice and neat. Yuki, music, thinks it's just awful. But as our guy checks out the prize, he realizes Ruji could score him 10 points. Not too shabby, and if he wins, he'll treat Yuki to a burger. Yuki looks unsure, but our guy jumps in all confident. Just as Ruji's about to call out the next opponent, Akihito, music, steps up, saying he wants to fight. Ruji's never seen his face before, and that's when Suzuki yells out that he's the transfer student. Ruji sizes up our guy, who's just chilling, and starts thinking about his opponent. But our guy suddenly asks if he can pick who he fights and points right at Ruji, saying he wants to go against him. This completely cracks Ruji up and his crew can't believe someone is actually challenging their boss. Ruji's the toughest of the bunch, and he checks if the challenger is really sure about that. For our guy, it doesn't make a difference. Beating him is the same either way. That gets Ruji heated. He pulls out a bucket and tells everyone to throw in their cash because it's going to be a death match. All the minions start betting on Ruji, who thinks only our guy is going down. He notices a cool collar that could help him make our guy his pet, and sees his brace and knuckles. Then the fight kicks off and Ruji lunges in without holding back. Our guy is quick on his feet, dodging away. He can't believe the weapons are even allowed, but turns out they were never actually banned. The only rule in this death match is to fight until someone bites the dust. Ruji, super hyped up, actually gets a solid hit on our guy, but then tries to follow it up with a kick, which totally gets dodged. The minions are yelling at Akihito not to run. Ruji goes for it, and catches our guy off guard, landing a brutal punch that makes blood spill. The minions go wild watching this. Meanwhile, Yuki is freaking out. It's still not too late to back out since it's a death match. A few jerks start feeling sorry for the transfer student. Yuki thinks it's dumb to fight one of the Mineta brothers. Ruji's all, "How should I take him out?" and decides he'll hurt him slowly, killing him piece by piece. But right then, our guy smacks a brick right into Ryuji's face, totally catching him off guard. He hits him again with the brick, leaving everyone in shock. Now Ruji's on his knees while our guy, holding a bloody brick, is smirking in front of him. Our guy climbs on top of Ruji, catching him completely off guard and reminds him that weapons are fair game. Ruji is terrified while our guy is just chilling in front of the minions. He starts smashing Ruji's face with the brick until Ruji looks like he's about to give up. His minions can't believe he actually lost. Our guy asks what he's saying, making it clear it won't stop until one of them is dead. The minions are freaking out. He keeps hitting Ruji with the brick until the jerks jump in and grab him from behind. Yuki standing there is also scared and shouts for our guy to S. But honestly, he's just a total menace hiding in a cute school uniform. Yuki keeps pushing him to think it's a win. So, he pauses for a sec, looks over a bit confused, and asks the minion if it's really cool to call it a win. Then, he lets go of the brick, walks over to Yuki, grinning, and they actually come out on top. He gives Yuki a friendly pat on the shoulder, but his hand's all bloody. He's super excited for burgers, reminding Yuki that it's his music treat, even though that was his own suggestion. He pulls Yuki along, but Yuki can't shake this uneasy feeling. The minions decide to call an ambulance, music, which catches the attention of someone riding in on a motorbike. That's Ryugo, Ruji's brother. As the minion tries to explain about the new kid, Ryugo takes him down in no time. Then he strides over to Ruji, sees how messed up he is, and hits him again. He says losers like him deserve to lose. After asking if the new kid did this, he tosses cash to the minions, telling them to track that kid down no matter what. Akihito's totally drooling over the cheeseburger menu. Everything looks amazing, so he just decides to go for it and order the whole spread. Maybe it's a bit much, but who cares? Cheeseburgers are life. He's way too pumped to dig in. When he takes that first bite, it's ridiculously good. Yuki can't believe his reaction and wonders if this is his first burger ever. He can't help but think back to that fight earlier, how Akihito smashed some guy's face with a rock without even flinching. This guy is definitely different. He remembers Akihito mentioning he's a criminal, so he straight up asks if that's true. Akihito's like, yeah, which totally blows Yuki's mind. He can't wrap his head around why someone like that is even in school. Akihito, music, explains that some big shots sent him to sort things out, and beating up bad guys helps shorten his sentence. It's wild. When Yuki asks how long the sentence is, Akihito casually drops that it's 500 years. Yuki's shocked since the max in Japan is 30 years. Even for minors, it's life. He's seriously wondering what the heck this guy did. Out of nowhere, Akihito declares he's got the best idea ever. He tells Yuki to stuff fries into his burger and pour cola on top. He calls it the Akihito special. He figures that mixing tasty stuff together will only make it better. Just as he's about to take a big bite, 3 thugs crash in through the glass. Everyone screams at the loud noise. Yuki freezes in fear, they're Mineta's goons. Yuki is yelling at Akihito, but he's too busy focusing on his burger. Then this main jerk steps up, asking if he's the transfer student who took out Ruji. Yuki can't believe they're here for revenge. He tries to bail, but gets clocked right in the nose. The guy then turns to Akihito, who's still fixated on his burger until the jerk stomps on it, squishing it flat. That's it. Akihito loses it. The jerk starts to laugh, saying if he wants it fixed, he should lick his shoes. Akihito grabs his food and warns him to move or else. The jerk just, music, laughs, but in no time, Akihito sends him down with a clean break in his leg. The minions freeze and the guy is screaming like a little kid. Akihito jumps up, fuming that those losers just stomped on his burger. He turns and starts taking them down one by one. He doesn't put up with anyone disrespecting his food. The bully pleads for mercy, but Akihito just smashes his face. Yuki can't believe his eyes. He took out all 3 in a flash. Then Akihito picks up his ruined burger and mourns it before shoving it into the bully's mouth. He does the same to the others, cramming their mouths with leftovers as payback for ruining his meal. At the counter, the waitress looks super nervous while taking his order for another yum-yum cheeseburger. He stays cool, just focused on getting his food. Later, Yuki and Akihito head home totally, music, stuffed and satisfied. Yuki thinks Akihito is a pretty weird guy. Around the corner, a girl is catching her breath after chasing someone down. She finally corners him, and it turns out to be Fume-chan total knockout. Yuki thinks she's super gorgeous and wonders if she might be his sister, but instead she slaps handcuffs on him for being up to no good and drags him away like a mom scolding her kid. He gives Yuki a wave and says he'll catch up later. That night, Yuki feels wiped out, but can't shake off thoughts about how Akihito took down those jerks. He laughs, thinking it's actually kinda fun. As he turns a corner, he bumps into someone who pulls him back up. It's Ryugo. Yuki freezes, sweating like crazy, while Ryugo, music, just stands there looking like total trouble. And that's a wrap for today's Manhwa Explained. If this video kept you hooked, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more insane manhwa stories every week. Now I've got a challenge for you. What was your favorite moment in this video? Drop it in the comments below. And if you think there's anything I can improve to make these videos even better, let me know. I read your comments, and your feedback helps make every video better than the last. Thanks for watching, stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next Manhwa Explained.